Good morning, beautiful people. How is everyone doing? Welcome to Astute Queen B's channel. I'm Astute Queen B, and this is my channel. I'd appreciate it when you come in the door. Oh, excuse me. Come in the door, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I would truly appreciate it. Like I said yesterday, I wanted to go a little deeper into this subject. And what I'm talking about today is manipulation and sex tapes. And the reason I wanted to go over this issue is because as much as most of us, well, I don't know the girl. I'm trying to get comfortable. I don't know the girl, but the young lady, Miss Curry, um, and Latasha Scott have a lot of things in common that I consider, and that is they have a man that claims to love them oh so much, but did them so dirty. Now, Coleslaw's issue is a totally different situation from Latasha, but then again, it's not. Hold on for 1 second. I need to clear my throat. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. And my apologies also, because I am late. And I know others was waiting for it at 11 o'clock. And I apologize to everyone. But Queen overslept. It's in quite a bit of pain yesterday. So it was kind of hard for me to sleep. But I did sleep a little bit. But back to what I was saying. These two ladies come from two different backgrounds, two different situations, maybe, possibly. Oh, also, everything I say in here is alleged, in my opinion, but it's actually showing facts. But I'll still say, in my opinion. Now, let me break this down to you. And the reason why I was talking about yesterday. I'm go choking again. Now, let's start on Ariana Curry. I don't know the girl from a hole in the wall, but I do know, and what I have seen of her is disrespectful, um, rude as hell. She has no self-worth, and she needs some help. She needs some guidance on how to move through her life because it's not kicking in. It's not getting there right now. This young lady came into the fold by claiming, "Hey, Miss Bugs, good afternoon. It's Saturday. Yes, it is." And it got here quick as heck. I feel like I'm missing some days or something. But let me get on down to it. And like I said, anybody comes in the building, please hit the like button. I would appreciate it. I just wanted to break down the story about these two women and how actually they have certain things in common. Because I believe that these are my opinions and I'm expressing them as such. These two women, oh, that sounds so good. I miss a cup of coffee. I swear I do. Can't drink it, but I'm gonna make me some tea in a little bit because I overslept and I ain't gonna lie. So I was late. But let me show y'all their pictures. You should see it in the background, but hey, one never knows. Let's see. Where'd it go? I'm gonna shove them up in front of our faces real quick. These two right here. It's Ariane Curry and Latasha Scott. And I only say her, call her name by her name. I don't know the little girl. She's a little girl to me because my son is 33. We'll be 33 next tomorrow. Oh my God, it's crazy. Miami none. Um, I'm just tripping over here. But yeah, those two people have similar things in common that they might not know they have in common. Now we know Ariane put herself out in the public and told that she was Martell's side piece. Okay. I don't like coleslaw, so I understand why they call her coleslaw, because most people don't like coleslaw. But I also, in some parts of my mind, feel sorry for this young lady. And the reason why I say that is because I can tell that she has issues. I can tell it just how she talks and the lack thereof, the way her son tries to talk. I'm not trying to dog that woman much, but she needs to make um she owed Mel's 11,000 apologies, but that we know that's never going to happen. But she owe her kids better. Now, she introduced herself. Nobody knew who the peasant was. Nobody knew who she was. The 15%, nobody knew who she was until she took her tail, on Instagram and told everybody who she was. Okay. Um, Latasha Scott, y'all all know who Latasha Scott is. She was the fourth member of Escape, but now they're down to their trio of Miss Kim, Candy, Tamika, and Tiny. And they are the best three trio that they got. They don't even need Latasha to sing. Only thing added on that she adds to that group is those runs. So everybody don't need runs in their videos. I'm just saying, we don't. Or in their lineup. But Tasha Scott has allowed her husband to run the streets with women and say nothing. As y'all see, her husband just got busted again with another woman that he moved down the street from their house. And I'm talking about Latasha Scott. This is about manipulation and intimacy tapes. That's what this is about. Now, the reason why I put Latasha Scott and not her sister is because her sister had her sister's tape that was supposed to be holding it for her, but she let her slimy, trifling husband get a hold of it and take it out of the safe. And then wasn't going to tell her sister nothing until she started looking for the tape. So again, we're talking about manipulation and intimacy tapes. I don't know what planet that Ariane Curry was born on or her family was born on. I don't know, or how deep her roots go. But something is wrong for a woman to have another woman's intimate moments with her husband, and you keep it in your phones. Every time you switch a new phone, you gotta have to transfer that file over. Every time you send it to somebody else, they gonna have to send it to like, people don't act like that shit leaves a paper trail. And that girl is gonna be in trouble. She may not think she gonna be in trouble, but she gonna be in trouble. You can't do the things that you've done. And people trying to blame, I can't put the blame on nobody but her, because she's one that's doing all these things. She lied on Carson because she know nobody would never believe her because Carson was on the show. But I'm sorry, I believed Carson from the first day. That's just me. I knew that girl wasn't lying. Because it's like, what she got to lie for? Hell, she was already on the show. Martell told me, she won't be on that show. She won't be on the show. Dummy, she was already on that show. She don't need to be on there again. She was already on that show. And if people didn't know or look at her strange because she never said anything when she sat at that table with the rest of the ladies. But Hey, this ain't about Carson Blue. This is about Ariana Curry and Latasha Scott. They both are dealing with right now a sex scandal about an intimate tape of somebody else. See, Latasha Scott with her trifling ass, instead of putting her sister's tape somewhere hiding from even her own husband, but I guess she was too scared of him to do that. She put it in the safe, and his grimy hands got a hold of it. Now, Coleslaw, on the other hand, Hotel either gave it to her or let her into thinking that it's okay. So what you gonna do today? You know what I mean? He left that out there for her to think on and ponder on what she was gonna do. So what did Coleslaw do? In Coleslaw best fashion, like she always does, she follows Martell's lead. Unless Martell pisses her off and makes her go another way. And again, anybody coming to the building, I'd appreciate if you hit the like button. Especially if you're catching this on the replay. Drop some crowns in the chat for you if you are a Royal Gladiator. And let a sister know you came through. Because I know I was late, I overslept. Everybody else is busy. And that's okay. But yes, I think that it's two different circumstances, but it's all based on an intimacy tape and manipulation. We all know that Latasha Scott has been being manipulated from her husband for over 20-something years. And he's still doing, hey, sis. Thanks for jumping in and coming through. Yeah. Latasha Scott, her husband, has been puppet master to her for years. And she just goes along with anything he says. Hey, princess. How are you, beautiful? I see, girl, I see you going ham yesterday. I said, ooh, who done pissed the princess off? But I figured it out after a while. I'm glad. I hope you good today. You ain't got to rip nobody's note to shreds. Ooh, it can get ugly. And they had you on a mission last night, sis. I hope you relaxed and related and released. But as I was saying, Latasha Scott, her sister, Tamika, gave her a tape that she made when she was younger. And she explained it on Candy Speak On It the other day about how it was a tape she made when she was younger. She thought she was doing some things. So she said she tapes it for reminders of how she used to be able to get down. That's what she said. She said it herself. People's like, oh, she just wanted to save it because she wanted to save it. Why would you give it to your sister? Your sister's supposed to be your best friend. Her sister was her best friend then. So it's like, why are you mad at her now? Like, you messed up y'all contract and stuff y'all was supposed to be doing. But she gave that tape to her sister and asked her to hide it for her. She said, I didn't want to look at it. I didn't want to bring it in the home with my husband. That's a different tape from a different time that had nothing to do with my husband. So I didn't want it in my house. And I think that's fine. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's a lot of people. Shut up, princess. She tried it and is still trying it. Giving those stale reads. Chow. They crazy. But as I was saying, and everybody, come please hit the like button when you come in the building. I'd appreciate it. And like I was saying, Latasha Scott has been manipulated for so many years. She listens to anything Rocky has to say. Anything. She let him still run amok, cause havoc, and play in her face, just like now. I don't think you're gonna hear any type of thoughts or process or anything come from Latasha Scott about her husband. You're not gonna see her jump into his defense. I think she's just gonna sit there and be quiet. Like Coleslaw likes to do. Hotel finally puts her in her place for a little bit. She'll sit and she'll be quiet. But other than that, she will continue to do his dirty work. Now on to her. She had nothing to even do with this intimacy tape, but she brought it upon herself to tell people that she would give it to them. And oh yeah, I got it. Girl, you are dumb as a box of dildos. And why I say that? Because just because you had it in your possession and you've had it in your possession for years, it has to be a sick, twisted mind that thinks that, okay, every time I get a brand new phone, this one thing, I don't care if I save nothing else, but this video I'm going to save on my phone. That's a little weird and freakish to me. Chad, when they get the princess fussing, it's on and popping. I already know it. So I think she got it all out yesterday until they take her there again, and hopefully they won't take her there again. But Perion Curry made her own presence known. Nobody else made her presence known. She did. She was talking about, oh, they used my likeness on the show. They already had you sign a contract. They can't use your likeness. They just not doing it. So my thing is this. It's all about manipulation and intimacy tapes, because they all have a tape. Tasha has her sister's tape that Rocky apparently has his hands on. She said, I'll be trolling then. I can't. But yeah, the difference with her tape is, what woman, and this is why it keeps baffling me, and I try to understand it, but I can't, because it's stupid thinking and special thinking to me. What would possess any grown woman to want to watch their so-called boyfriend, or whatever he's supposed to be to her, watch this tape of him and his ex-wife? And I believe she's watched it more than once. I think she watches that thing just about every other day. Or when she gets mad at Martell, then she'll throw it up there. And I'm like, it's not even your tape to distribute, just like it's not Rocky's tape to distribute, and it's not his wife's tape to distribute. So if he shares that video, if Rocky shares that video with anybody, he going to jail. Ariane Curry, she going to jail right along with her boyfriend, as she likes to call him. Because both of them are slow. Because my point is, Martell, you know the justice system just like anybody else. You done been through it. The court system, you done been through it. So you should know, or have read up on something. Girl, I don't know if she got a fetish or she feel like she got to be able to do what Mel do. But I'm like, bitch, don't worry about her. You worry about how to please your so-called man, because they ain't nobody's man. That's just that's a dirty pecker dude. That's what I'm gonna call a dirty pecker dude. Because apparently he don't use no type of protection for nothing. And again, the court documents stated that he had 6 children. That Martell has 6 children, not 5, 6. So there's either a baby here, or there's a child that nobody knows about and maybe the oldest. I don't know. It's all in my thoughts and my process. So don't hold it against me. I'm not saying that's fact. But it did say in the court documents that he has 6 kids, unless he just can't count either. Now back to coleslaw. I know it sounds a little weird. I'm going back and forth, but it makes it easier. Now coleslaw has that tape in her phone again. Yeah, deep-seated insecurities about herself. Yeah, because how could you watch that? But the worst part is not even the fact that she watched it. The worst part of it is, and the criminal act of it is, Martell sent it to her. That's a crime, and he should not have done that. She distributed it to other people. That's a crime as well. And anybody that accepted that mess, it's a crime on you too, because you are transferring sexual materials of other people that happened during their marriage, and you passing it around, and you even have nothing to do with their marriage. Like, you may be stuck in the middle of it because you bought your dumb behind online, and told everybody that's who you were, and the fact that you don't have no self-esteem, that you sat there for 5 years waiting for this man to wife you, and that is the furthest thing from his mind. Now, I know we all fall in love, and I know some people don't have a problem making those intimate tapes. I don't trust nobody, and I mean nobody. I don't trust no man. I'll just say man because that's all I work with. And I don't date women. I'm strictly, strictly dickly. I'm just saying. But there are women that really believe, mostly young women, that really believe it's okay. It's okay to do the things that Hotel has Ariane doing. I don't see many women that allow themselves to be used that bad. I just never have seen it. But then again, you run into Latasha Scott. She is her husband's puppet master. She does whatever he says. And I think sometimes I wonder if the reason why he does those things is because the fact of it is that he did steal her sister's intimate tape out of the safe, and stole it and gave it to somebody else. That sound like that R. Kelly crap the mess he was in the middle of before. He did a lot of shady, shisty things. And for that woman, I don't want to call her a woman because she's a girl. One is a girl and one is a woman. The fact that Latasha Scott cannot see the things, the damage that man is doing to her, her family, her children, and he's playing in her face. This man is all over town with a woman he moved down the street from his house. He took that lady to Las Vegas. Where is Latasha? Like, I still believe wholeheartedly she knows about these other women. And I believe when she said they had an open marriage, she really meant to say that. But then she tried to go back and say they didn't. I believe they have an open marriage because ain't no way in the world somebody didn't see that girl, that man in that airport. And he was in the airport with a woman and he showed a picture of a same woman somewhere else. You can't tell me she don't know about them. If that lady only live up the street from them, what is this, 6 houses away or something stupid crazy like that? I'm like, this man is really think he the bomb. You really just keep moving women over here to Atlanta and moving them close to my house so you could cheat easier. That's crazy to me. That's absolutely insanely crazy. And that's why I say, Latasha Scott, you will have a problem if you don't hear him find that tape or get that tape back from your sister. They already got a restraining order on you and your sister. Let's see, Stu. I believe so as well. I think she wants to save face so she doesn't feel embarrassed. Child, it's too late to not be embarrassed because that man is out here running amok. And then when they showed the videos yesterday, him walking through the mall and holding hands and shit, yeah, he trying to dig up and empty her pockets as quick as he can so he can make an escape. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to make an escape, but he's trying to get out of Dodge because he know he using that girl money to take care of other broads, and that's sad. I feel bad that she has been manipulated for the last 28 days, or 28 years with that man, and he just does what he wants to do. That's why I said their thing kind of correlates with each other. Like Coleslaw messed with Martell for 5 years. Well, continuing to mess with Martell. So that's what, 8, 9 years that she's been messing with him. But he still ain't gonna make her a girlfriend. He's still not gonna make her his wife. As many times as people online call her his wife, his girlfriend, you ain't never heard that man say that was his girlfriend. Never. He's never said that Ariane was his girlfriend. Everybody else say that because she said it, but that don't make it so. Because if that was your woman, it would take more than one time for you to go online go live with her online. He did that to clear his own self. He didn't do that to help her. He did that to clear his own self, which it really didn't clear anything. You feel me? It didn't clear not one thing. All it did just show us how stupid she really, really is. Because you've been sitting there waiting for Hotel Hope to get his life together to be with you. But you played yourself because he don't even want to be in a relationship with you. He said he don't want to marry you. He called you a peasant. He called you 15%. He called you low brow. He said you wasn't the type of woman that people marry. Girl, you should feel some type of way about that. Why you trying to stand still and be there for this man? But that man don't care about you. Like he'll cover certain things if somebody say something to him online. Oh, well, my baby mama, she a good baby. She's a good mother. She not a good mother. She's the one that has her baby eating popsicles at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's why I made that statement the other day to Mel when Mel was live, and I said, I asked her being funny. Babies don't eat popsicles in the morning. She's like, no, baby, we don't eat popsicles in the morning. My children eat steak and eggs. See, there's a difference different on parenting going on with that little girl. Because Tasha Scott is grown. That little girl, she got a lot of things going on with her, and she is setting herself up to do time in jail and to be taken away from her kids because she's so busy trying to be Martell. It's not different. It's not as if it was something that was done to her. That tape has nothing to do with her. So why are you looking at it? Like, are you taking lessons? Like, what do you need to look at Melody Cherie's intimate things with her husband in a video that was taped? Martell already agreed and said that oh, he's so stupid. Well, he thinks we're stupid, should I say. He's like, oh, she would never do that. Hey, Marie, how are you? It's like, yeah, I for real, because I'm like, what is wrong with people? And it's like, I'm like, I don't understand how others think what she did was cool. Because just woman to woman, I would have went to her first. I would have went to her first. Even if she don't like me, she can hate my guts. I'd be like, sent her a back message somehow. I'd be like, look, Miss Melody, this man has shared with me y'all intimate moments, and I just wanted to let you know to be careful because he's threatening to put them out. You don't have to like her. Just like Carson said, she didn't know who Mel is. She know who Mel is, but she don't know who Mel is. But she took it upon herself to let that lady know because she felt like she was being used, and she was on that show because Tisha was using her as a plot. Like everybody was laughing at each other. How did they realize who she was? Because people pay attention. People see her. They saw her face on the show. And people wanted to know, why is this girl on here? Especially people that do pay attention to the internet and the show and YouTube and all that. They pay attention to people's names. Because it's like, why would you think it's okay to pass that stuff off to somebody? Like I believe she's slow as well, because it's like just the adult factor of no, don't do that. Never crossed her mind. It never crossed her mind. It never crossed her mind that it's a crime, but then again, she did say, hey sis, what's good? I don't want to use a name. Yeah. It takes a lot of evil intentions. It takes a lot of attention and thought process on how to use. Mel ain't going back. Mel knows she cannot have the devil in her home with her children. She know that. She do not. She knows she ain't going. She ain't never going back. That man has crossed too many lines for her to ever think about going back. He has showed her exactly who he really is. So now she knows who he really is. Like, again, I be telling people about representatives. They was like, but he was with Mel for all these amount of years. I said, again, it don't matter how many years he was with her. He ran that representative on her for years. Like, oh, woe is me. He wants a woman to see. People crack me up because I keep telling people, go back and listen to Queen Sheba's page and listen to what he said when she asked him about what did he need and what does he expect. Now people keep saying he said he wants a woman to take care of him and provide for him. I said, no, he didn't say that. I said, see, people got that part wrong. He said, and if you go back and listen to it, he said, I want him. He said, I want him. He didn't say her. He said, I want him to be able to protect me, provide for me, and make me live my best life. He didn't say nothing about a woman. He said he. He never said she. He never said, I'm just saying. That's what he said. I didn't say it. If y'all go back and watch that video of Queen Sheba's, just go down to the last couple minutes. He said he said, I want him to take care of me, provide for me, and let me live my best life. He didn't say nothing about a woman, but everybody turned it into a woman. I did not. I heard what he said. He said of he. He didn't say she. He didn't fumble over saying he or she. He just said he. So if you have not watched that part, I need you to go back to Queen Sheba Darling and watch that part. Because he said he. He didn't say shit about a she. And like Queen Melody did say, she wished she would have married a man and not a queen. She did say that. Them tight suits give me queen all day long. He looked like he trying to make himself voluptuous. That's just my thought. I'm sorry. That's my thought. I'm like he trying to be cute for somebody. I think he's trying to be cute for Carlos, but that's my own personal thought and belief. Like I said, everything I said on this channel is alleged in my opinion. And for entertainment purposes only. I'm gonna have to make a banner with that, and I don't want to have to do that, but I'm gonna have to. But yeah, he said he said I want him to take care of me, provide for me, and protect me, and I make sure I live my best life. Bruh, boy, male, sir. It's your job to provide for your damn self. It's your job to make sure you're protected. It's your job. I believe it, cause Coleslaw tell all his business. She can. That's the other thing for him to call her such a good mom. I guess she must got some real good tea on him, because she tell everything else. She always talk about him looking at her from the rooter to the tutor and all that ignorant ghetto mess. She does that all the time. So, girl, yes, them suits is tighter than some leggings. I can't stand it. They make me itch. It really trips me out. I was like, what is it about these so-called men that make these young girls think that that's a prize in a man? Like, Coleslaw played herself. Because see, you was living high the hog off of Melody's pockets. Off of Melody's pockets. And then you believed everything Martell told you about this woman. Some people need to learn how to shut up and go pay attention to somebody on their own. Like, she may pay attention to Mel because she's a stalker. Anyway, but Mel gave her clear opportunity. Mel got all that land out there. They could rumble on her grass. Anyone come in, I appreciate if you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you not have already. But I just wanted to get my 2 cents on about these two women because their situations are totally different. Totally different. But it's almost the same kind of story because it concludes manipulation. They have both been manipulated by these trifling, sorry, BANs, and their whole worlds have been turned upside down. Because it's crazy that women in this time and day and age would really think to only go by what a man tells them, not by his actions. Poor Latasha Scott, she know her husband ain't shit because she down with the madness. She's down with the madness, so she didn't have no problem with it. That's why I said they may really have an open relationship, but that damn Ariana Curry, that girl wants to belong somewhere so bad, so bad that she is willing to go to the ends of the earth and take her own self to jail and lose her children. Ain't no pecker that good on this planet that makes me take my kids and put my kids in danger for some trifling so some a gun man that's supposed to be a man anyway, to sit there and go full force into trying to destroy this woman's life. What did that lady really do to you? Like, seriously, I want to know, what did Queen Melody Cherie do to Ariana? The only thing she did to her is leave her husband. That's all she did. She left her husband because she couldn't take no more of his bull crap. So she left. She gave him to her. She gave it to the peasant, but he didn't want her either. And like Mel said, he never came and paraded her outside and say, yeah, this is my woman. Okay, had you take 2 pictures, 2 or 3 pictures she took of y'all. Most of the time she's catching them while they sleep, or he got a mean look, or he turned his head away. Like, if you sit and look at just the last video when they were in, where was it? Tennessee, I think it was. And they was in the elevator, the picture he took of her in the elevator, child, he took and turned his head sideways. Like, here she go with trying to take these pictures again. Ain't nobody trying to be seen out there with you, girl. Just because he made a baby with you don't mean nothing. I just always went after the main lady because she's jealous of her. I think she's mad at I think she's really extra mad, just like Martell is because he didn't expect Mel was going to leave him ever. And also, that's where the money resides. So the fact that she broke up with him dissolved all their businesses they had together. Martell decided to spend that 28 grand on a damn custody case that he knew damn well he wasn't going to win. So now he mad that he had to pay that money. So that's more money that Coastlaw couldn't get her hands on. But they thought they was going to be slick and try to use that intimate moment with his ex-wife to try to bait her. Like, it's disrespectful to me because I feel like all the new blogs, like the Neighborhood Talk and all of them, they are talking about Melody's clapback, but they're not talking about why Melody had to clap back in the first place. Like, I believe Carlos, no, his wine is not making a coin because it's a Sutter Homes sweet wine. It's a sweet red wine by Sutter Homes. All he did was stick a label on it. And that Inez name, somebody owns that name, so he can't sell it in that way either. Just like they had to change the Black Expo because there's been a Black Expo in the making and out there for years already. So you can't use the Black Expo because they were going to get sued again if they'd have did that. because the Black Expo is already an organization that's been out for many years. That's why they changed it to the BLAQUE Black name, because they couldn't use it the other way. But again, all you gotta do is take your Sutter Home, go buy you a bunch of Sutter Homes wine. Wait, someone owns Gina name. Oh, owns the grandmother name. Yeah, there is a Black Expo, and they have it all the daggone time. Girl, you can go in any place that sells chow, if that's his grandmama name. But yeah, Sutter Homes has a dry sweet wine that's the same exact wine that Martell pushing off on people, trying to charge all that money for. It's a Sutter Homes wine. You go to anywhere they sell Sutter Homes wine. My cousin, they drink Sutter Homes. She got her bougie wine, then she got her regular wine that she drink on a regular. Other than that, yeah, well, Martell's a liar anyway. But that wine that he's trying to sell, that's not his wine. That's why it's not selling. That might be his grandmother's name or whatever. But it's somebody that already owns the rights to that. Hold on for a second, y'all. This thing is overheating and I don't like it. I hate when my phone starts to do this. I really gotta switch these phones out and stop playing. Stop playing with myself. Not in that freakish way, so don't think it. You little perv. Yeah, I got myself booted out. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I don't even feel sorry for her. Like, then you took and stole the record deal that was made for you and your sister. You took that and ran with it. But you didn't take the time to realize that you're hurting your sister more than anything else. You sat there and lied in your sister's face. You sat there and played in your sister's face like if you didn't know nothing about it. When all in actuality, you knew everything that was going on. Because if you never put that damn tape in that safe, no one had their hands on it. Only people with the safe combination is you and your husband. Baby, you know more than you're saying. Y'all give me a minute. I have to do something real quick because I do not want this live to get messed up and I have to move just to finish my live. That's sad. Hold on for 1 second, please. Fat. I'm gonna make it an intermission. How about that? My son bought it for me. I celebrate my brother on the channel. I ended up little child. It be like that. Hold on for 1 second, ladies. Take this quick little intermission. Pop a prayer out for y'all while I'm doing that. Hold on.
Father God, I pray for my sister on the other side of this screen right now. I don't know her name, Father God, but you're all knowing, so you know exactly who I'm talking about. I lift her up to you because she is feeling overwhelmed and overpowered by anxiety. But God, I pray that she would know that the devil is a liar and anxiety is not her portion. Father God, you know her. You made her. You love her. You know the plans that you have for her. Therefore, you knew that she would be in this mental space. And so I ask that you would meet her right where she is in this moment. Help her to feel your caring arms wrapped around her, even in the dark. Help her to hear your sweet voice singing over her. God, I know that it can be so stressful and feel almost impossible to find peace when life feels like it's spinning out of control. So when she starts to feel overwhelmed by what she can't see, help her to remember that you know exactly how it's all going to play out. Help her to trust you as she steady her mind and her heart on your promises, and help her to always know that you are with her in the midst of her chaos. God, I thank you for the calm and the quiet that's going to fill her mind, her body, and her spirit. May you bless her and keep her. May you turn your face towards her and be gracious to her. I pray that in her life, nothing would be missing or broken, and that you would give her everything that she needs pertaining to life and godliness. May the presence of your Holy Spirit continue to fill her up and maximize all that she was created and redeemed to be. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
I'll be right there, y'all. Well, now, if y'all can still hear me, put a one in the chat if you can still hear me, please. My phone's trying to overheat. I'm trying to make sure it don't, because I wanted to finish this real quick. But again, as I was saying, I do not like the fact that these two females do not hold a standard of themselves to know that doing harm to your sister is doing harm to everyone, because she has no really valid reason, and I'm speaking on Ariane Curry, to hate Queen Melody Cherie. I think they're both mad again because he thought when that court case was over, he was gonna get some child support to take care of her and her son, right along while he took care of the rest of his kids with Mel. And they thought they was gonna get a come up on Mel, and they did not. So they kind of frustrated and mad that they ain't getting that come up on her. So they don't know what to do with themselves. But I think, again, like I said, where is Ariane's mother? Where is her father? Why is nobody going to her and saying, little girl, stop the madness? Do you know the things that you are putting yourself in? Like, you're not doing stuff because just because of Martell. You're doing the stuff because something ain't right with you in the head. That you think it's okay to walk around, because the tape is years old. So that means you've had that thing in your phone for years. And we all know iPhone users, they have to switch their phones out a lot. Sorry, y'all iPhone users, but y'all do. Um, and y'all like to talk about us Samsung people, us Android folks. But we can hold on to a Samsung for a long ass time. But yeah, I just wanted to say that these two women are in a situation that they shouldn't be in, but they allowed themselves to get into. You feel me? Because why do you think it's okay to take that woman's tape and hold it in your phone for so many years, and then you know the content creator that you had a conversations with, leaked all that information for, she gonna share it just like you told her to share it. But you so stop. I feel bad for her because she don't got no friends, and Martell ain't her friend. She is nothing to Martell but a babysitter for his kids when he got them on their weekend. That's why you don't really see them out nowhere. Yeah, because she is the product of um her mama was a side chick, allegedly. And that's what's up with her. Her dad was somebody else's husband. So we know that some people that have that broken home issue, that they will do anything to make up their own families, but they will try to put their family on a pedestal and make it seem like it's oh so wonderful. Yeah, and they were saying her sister telling her to get it together. I'm like, but if you're not helping her get it together, it's not. It doesn't make any difference because that girl gonna do. Let's see. Congrats, Marie. I'm slow. hmm Because I'm late for work. I was getting dressed and not listen and not what? Not like I'm in the Starbucks drive-thru. Lord, yeah, that's a definite big factor. And it's like, girl, when you gonna break that curse? Like everybody keeps saying, where's her daughter? Where's her daughter? Her daughter's father told her she can't have that little girl on the internet anymore. Don't have her in your lives and none of that. I don't know if he's gonna take custody of her. I thank God that her daughter was able to be baptized, and I hope that she stays. And it's kind of sad to say, but I hope she stays with her father because she's gonna need that gentleman, that man's his that man's wife in her life to make her know what a stable two family parent household is like. Because she said she had a two-parent household, and that is a lie. Because her mama and husband father was never together. She was a sneaky link, and that's what it was. I don't know if her siblings are sneaky link babies or what, but I do know that that girl got some issues, and somebody need to help her with those issues. Martell can't help nobody because Martell can't help himself. He can't help himself. So y'all in y'all Starbucks, I'm not giving them rich white people my money because they don't even like us. So I stopped a long time ago giving them my money. But yeah, that's what I just wanted to dig into because today I was like, you know what? Let me run these parallels together. Because like I said, Latasha had her sister's tape. She asked her to put it in her safe for her. Why, me personally, I'm like, why would you put the tape in there and her husband has access to it? I would have found something different. I'd have made a hole in the wall, something. Yeah, sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. Because I only had my mother. I had my mother and my uncle as a child, but as I grew older, I only had my mother. But I still knew the difference between right and wrong. I still knew the difference between right and wrong. And I know daggone well, I wish some man would ever come to me with some tape. To my, oh girl, look at this. Look at the work I done. I'm not looking at that shit. I'm punching you in your throat and keeping it pushing. Like, don't nobody got time for that ignorant mess. See, I don't feel sorry for Martell losing his family and his livelihood. I don't, cause he's still out here doing simple, silly shit, simple, silly stuff, and playing games in people's faces. See, like his man, Carlos Queen, he ain't doing nothing. He don't care what's happening. It seems like he has turned on Melody, and I don't know why, or is it because he got too close to Hotel? I'm just saying, cause Hotel is like a giddy school kid when he's around Martell. If nobody ever paid attention, go back and watch some of his lives. See some of the interviews he took what you call it, Martell on. Because I've never seen a producer do that either. What producer has to go with you on all these interviews to make sure you don't mess it up because you can't speak properly? Yeah, his pride and his narcissism. Child, absolutely, because that's exactly what he is. He is a narcissist. And crazy thing is, people had the nerve to try to make Mel one. I was like, y'all must be smoking crack. Because ain't nothing narcissistic about Mel. Mel is about her coins and she's about her kids. See, those are the people. She's one of the ones that want to be like. She either wants to be Mel or be like Mel. But she can never be like Mel because Mel made millions before she met her, as Queen Melody Cherie said herself. She was making dough before they even met her, even before he ran across Slow Slaw. They was making Mel was making money and they was doing good. But again, within the process of all of that, you taking funds out of my house to feed this side broad. Let her get a job. She won't even get a job. Or does not he want her out not out working? So you can keep a close eye on him. He's a peanut M&M shaped head. Girl, I can't stand him. I really can't. Cause it makes women think, damn, how long did she realize she was dealing with a representative? And anyone that comes to the building, I would appreciate it to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Catching this in the replay, please take the time and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel because I see I have a lot of newer viewers coming through than my regulars. So I'd appreciate if you would just drop down, say hello, and yeah, leave a comment down below. For the real gladiators, drop some crowns in the chats for yourself. Because without y'all, my channel wouldn't flourish. And for all that has sent content creators, sent subs over here, thank you very much. Thank you very much for doing so. Yes, that's what a married one do. They try to run you and their wives. I've seen it alive for being jealous. Yeah, people are crazy. They doing the okie doke. Uh-oh, looks rainy. Child princess, when it get cold, when it get down there and it starts to get hot for the I know y'all don't get I think y'all don't get summer that much. But honey, who got a store? You talking about you talking about coleslaw? She got the store. Child, please. She I don't think Martell giving her enough money now because she ain't gonna be able to she can't do it like that. Child. Yeah, it's just sad to me. What do y'all think? Because I think it's sad and pathetic that this girl allowed her life to be destroyed and uprooted and all that because of that man. Not just all because of her own doing, but because she let that man manipulate her mind so bad to believe, because he loves the pillow talk, to believe everything he says is true and 100% about Mel. Yeah, he didn't even want that last baby anyway. She just was tired of getting rid of it, getting rid of them. So she kept that last one because she wasn't really supposed to keep that one either. And I think that's why he treats her the way she does, because he told her he ain't want no kids. But again, like I said yesterday, that is why Marceau made it his business to go to get a vasectomy. Because I believe all them, in my personal opinion, my assumptions, I believe all of them got a side chick, but Marceau was the only one that took it a step further and got a vasectomy without even telling his wife. Child, remember he bought that child a BMW. She never had a man to cut for her in that way. Yeah, and they came back and took it right back. It probably was another leased vehicle because it seems like they like the leased vehicles. But yeah, then Marceau and them was going over there, sending her, taking money to her from Martell. They all knew. They all knew, and they played in Queen Melody's face like she was some dummy and didn't know nothing. And y'all pretending to be her friend when ain't none of y'all her friend. Y'all her castmates that should not be trusted. Not trusted at all. Yeah, lease vehicles are good as long as you got the money to pay for it. Yeah, Princess doing good. Princess doing big things, child. She doing big things. That queen knows she stay busy, and I appreciate it. But yeah, I want these two women to wake the hell up. I ain't gonna dog walk them much longer because I've been on here for an hour and I didn't think I was gonna be on here for that long. But I do appreciate if anyone that comes in the building, even catching the replays, subscribe to the channel. You might enjoy it sometimes. Um, Also hit that like button. And also, I'm gonna keep reminding everybody, if you're not getting your notifications on time, please go to whoever's channel you are following and you're waiting for those notifications, go to all of those pages, unsubscribe and resubscribe to the pages, and then press the three dots and takes it to notifications for all and put it on all, because then you'll know when I upload a video or when I go live. That also accounts for everyone else. If you know that that's somebody that you follow on a regular and you waiting to see their content and you always catch the lives late, go into there and reset your settings, because YouTube, I don't know what the heck they're doing. I guess they're trying to boot some people out. I don't know. But there is an issue with people receiving their notifications on time. So, like I said, unsubscribe to the channel and resubscribe, and that should help you make sure you get to your business quick enough. That's right. Set the notification to all, queens. That's on everybody's channel that you follow, because they're giving out issues with people losing subscribers and they're trying to figure out why, or people being removed and stuff like that. So make sure you check that out to be on the safe side. Also, I want y'all to leave down in the comments what y'all think about my thoughts on these two ladies, because I think they're two birds, almost two birds of a feather. The only difference is slow slaw the bird was the side chick, and the other slow one, she's married to the idiot, and she lets him walk around her, ride around her, right, run circles around her, playing her mental, playing her face, and she says nothing. That's why I believe they have a open understanding of what to do and what not to do. And I think people just said, you know what? We're gonna watch it. We're gonna look out for Latasha because her inspirational album only sold 600 and something thousand units, and that's it. And everybody's like, oh, that should be bigger than that. It should have been, but she also should have never, first of all, tried to be slick and get her sister out of that. Have a good one, Marie. Um, Her sister was still there for her and tried to be there for her, but she distanced herself from her siblings, not from her sister, not her. And also, if you did not watch Speak on It with Candy and Tamika, watch that video because it explains a lot of things, and it explains how everything went crazy and what the process and what she's going through now. So pay attention to that. And again, I want to thank all you beautiful ladies for stopping by and hanging out with us, sister. I truly appreciate it. I hope I catch y'all around the YouTube street sometime today. If the queen don't take a special F behind back to sleep because my bones ache from the cold air. And I am 24 hours away from my baby's birthday. He will be 33. I cannot wait. And I hope he's being careful in DC. Also, because that's what he wanted to celebrate his birthday. So he is celebrating his birthday with his girl and whoever else, how many friends, 50, 11,000 friends he got. They going to DC for his birthday. And the good thing is I get to see him on his birthday, which is tomorrow, Sunday. So he knows his mama always wants to see him on his birthday. I don't care if I don't get to hang with him before then. As long as I see his face on his birthday, I'm good. So y'all have a blessed and beautiful weekend if I don't catch y'all on the YouTube streets. I know there's a couple of lives I might have to catch up on. But thank y'all for always rocking with me and showing me some real love, and I appreciate that. I really, really do. I know a lot of people that are subscribed to the channel don't even make their way over here. But I appreciate that appreciate them just as much. My mouth is dry as hell. Wait a minute, Bugs. Let's enjoy our Saturday morning talks. Happy birthday to your baby boy. He is always gonna be my baby. He's 33, but that's always gonna be my baby because that's the only child I have that I gave birth to. So that's my sun, my moon, and my stars. I tell him that all the time. He tell me I'm too mushy. I said, boy, when you have your first child, you will understand. I said, and what you need is a little girl the first time around. I said, because then you will understand how I feel. No, he don't be wanting to hear it though. He's like, a girl. I don't know if I can handle that. I said, well, I used to ask for a girl, and I got a boy, and I'm thank God now that I did. Because, honey, I'd have lost my mind. I'd be in jail somewhere. I promise you I'll be in jail somewhere. But again, let me say happy weekend to everyone. Please stay safe out there. Stay hydrated. Make sure you're drinking enough water. Don't sit out in that sun too long. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. I'll have to make the end of the birthday clip for my son for his birthday. Another collage that I always like to do. Be safe out there in that heat. Make sure you wear some sunscreen. Make sure you got some shades on. Yeah, child, he is a king. He is 33 years old tomorrow. He'll be 33 tomorrow. And I told him I keep trying to make him 35, but he'll be 33. Since he keeps saying, oh, I keep telling him he getting old too. He's like, Mom, you close to 60. So what? You close to 40, bro. That's our banter about his birthday all the time. You getting older, bro. You kicking 40 in the door. I said, I'm kicking 60 in the door, but bro, you kicking 40 in the door. So mind your business and get out my face. But anyway, I appreciate each and one of you queens for coming through. Everybody, please make sure you check out Indigo Star 1. Make sure you check out Universal Tea with Marie. My mouth is so dry. This is crazy. This Bugs knows she need a channel so I can laugh. She knows she's slick. You make sure you check out the House of the Princess. If you do not, something is wrong with you. And I'll tell you, if you don't want to get her on her bad side, watch her video yesterday because they took her on her bad side, child, and I was tickled. I was upset that she was upset, but I got tickled because she was going off. Y'all do y'all thing. Have a peaceful day, and I will try to catch y'all again later. Thank you, Indigo. Let's stay positive. I have a 28 and 24-year-old sons. My heart's too. Yeah, girl. I can't let them go. Like I said, I love my daughter-in-law, but baby, that's still my baby. You're going to have to marry him first before I have to learn to let him go. So, with that being said, y'all, love y'all. Have a good weekend. And like I said, always drop some crowns in the chat if you're a real gladiator. I truly appreciate it. My mouth is dry, y'all. So with that being said, y'all beautiful people, it is the Stu Queen. Be out. Have a good one. And stay out the heat. And Princess, be careful. Love y'all. Deuces.
I spent so many nights sleeping on me, but I finally realized I'm all that I need. I'm that girl, been that chick, never needed no one else. I've been that bitch, plenty on my line, a couple on the side. Baby, I'm a that face card don't decline. So tell me what it's giving. Oh, I can tell you're living for this, what you